All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. And salutation to y'all around the world that's teaching the truth. My name is Maya Kaala Bangad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. And you can see this article from Live Science. All right. And, you know, Esau basically lying, trying to hide from his heritage, trying to link himself up to other people. All right. Because the Caucasians, for years, trying to hide from being their true nationality, which is Adawan, Edom, means red. All right. They're descendants of Ashawa, Esau. Okay. Means wasted heat. That's why they got no skin pigmentation. They flesh showing red, man. All right. So this article right here says Philistines, biblical enemies of the Israelites, were European DNA reveals, and that's a damn lie, man. All right, that is a damn lie. Okay. It's right here. It says what? Psalms 58:3. You don't get that. It says what? The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right, so this is a lie that the Philistines were Edomites. All right, what people call Europeans today. All right, and the people that call themselves Europe today are the original European. Europeans was brown-skinned people of Japhetic descent. All right, these people walking around masquerading as Caucasians. All right. All right, those are Edomites, man. All right, this guy right here in the video is an Edomite. All right, look at that skin. Okay, it's translucent, it's showing red. All right, so it's right here. It says, it's right here. Let's see this article go down. It said after analyzing ancient DNA of 10 individuals buried a Philistine. Is an international team researcher found that Philistine descend from the people in Greece, Sardinia, or even Iberia, present-day Spain to Portugal. These ancestors migrated across the Mediterranean during the late Bronze Age or early Iron Age, about 3,000 years ago. Okay. And you see right here, this way trying to mix in. This is what Esau does. All right, he said, but this European genetic city was short-lived. Once the Philistines arrived from southern Levant, an arid, incapacitated eastern Mediterranean, they intermarried the locals. With no more than 2 centuries, the genetic footprint due to the early Iron Age is no longer detectable, seems to be diluted by a local Levantine-related gene pool. All right, and this is what Esau does, man. He mixed with lies and stuff, man. All right. So it said, let me go down here. I think there's some more. All right, give this chick says, hold on. All right, so this was the last, and you see, it said, moreover, the link to Southern Europe doesn't mean that the Philistines themselves came from the region, she added, but Southern Europe is a signal of denial, so we can say the ancestor of the Philistine probably came from Southern Europe rather than Ashkelon sometime early at the end of late Bronze Age, beginning. All right, see, that's just with the lies shit, man. All right. How you gonna say it doesn't mean the Philistines themselves came from the region, but then you say we, you know, so we can say the answer Philip probably came from Southern Europe. Like, this is bullshit, man. All right, the original people of Europe with Japhetic was a brown skin, so-called black people, man. All right, original Greeks, all them people, man. You Caucasian people, you are the Edomites that the Bible speak of, man. The Philistines were a Hamitic people. All right, it related to the Egyptians. All right, that's why it is important for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans get into this Bible. All right, stop listening to fucking Garfield and Sonnet and them, man. All right. They don't know shit. And Garfield, he's going around saying that the ancient Israelites were so-called white people, which is not so. All right. It says what? Genesis chapter 10, verse 6. It says right here, it says what? The sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim are the Egyptians, Put, and Canaan. All right. I'm going to go down here where the Philistines came from. All right. It says right here, Mizraim, right? Remember, Mizraim is the forefather of the Egyptians. It says Mizraim begat Loda, Anad, Libya, and Nephthunum. And Patrunzum, Kashalum, out who came, the Philistine. All right, Kashalum. All right, Kasluhum. All right, so this is where the Philistines came from, man. So the Philistines are the cousins of the Egyptians, man. All right. All right, it says what? Kashem fortified a people tried to send from Mizraim, progenitors of the Philistines, and captured them. All right. So who was the Egyptians, man? All right, you go right here, the Zonovan Bible Dictionary. Go to Ham. It's real simple, man. That's why it's important to learn this Bible, man. All right, because the so-called white man, with his science basically means knowledge. With his sweet old knowledge or false knowledge, man. He does that to hide his true identity, Edom, man. And you make sure you get the oldest edition of the Donovan Bible Dictionary, because now Esau, he's erasing the definition of Ham and other definitions, man. You know, it says Ham. It says the youngest. It says the youngest son of Noah, born poverty about Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 princes that lived through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. All right, so-called African Americans, West Indians are not Africans. They're Shemitic descent. Their bloodline go back to Israel. Their paternal bloodline goes back to Israel. All right, it says right here, he became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, and the Canaanites. All right, it's a progenitor of the dark races. All right, the Egyptians are dark brown people. The Egyptians are related to who? The Philistines are the cousin of the Philistines. Okay. Now, what did the Egyptians look like? We can get real simple right here. All right, you could and some real ancient Egyptian art. All right, you can see right here, man. Brown skinned people, dark brown skinned people, man. All right, brown skinned people. All right, you see right here, brown skinned people. Okay. These are the sons of Put. All right. All right. There right here, Egyptian women. All right, I understand. You know, these are the who the Philistines related to, man. There go right here, Egyptian men in the workshop. All right, Mizraim, Hamites. All right, came in the same bloodline as the Philistines, man. All right. So I understand where you get this Philistine related to so-called white people. I mean, come on. All right. Now, let me get right here. I'm gonna show you something else. In here. All right. Let's see. Africa gives to America, page 10. Let me just read something else. It says right here, page 10, it said 2 other famous European scholars at that time saw the Sphinx. Baron Denner and Gustav Fleber were of the same opinion. Denner, who made a sketch of it in 1798, said the character is African, meaning Hammock. The lips are thick. Art must have been a high pitch when his mind was executed. Travels in Upper Lower Egypt, volume 1, page 140. It is certain Ethiopian the lips are thick, all right? It says right here, with the rise of white racism, red racism, the Edomites, it said whose real aim was to justify the enslavement of the blacks, meaning the so-called Negroes who are the Israelites. Certain no scholars denied the Egyptians were black, meaning dark brown people. They were pure white, such as Sert. But Herodotus saw them, they did not. Moreover, what of Negro appearance is certain. Egyptian rulers such as I have reproduced in chapter 3 of my Sex and Race volume 1, other leading white scholars, however, are the same opinion as Volney. Alright, so there you go, man. Alright, so I don't know what Esau, the Egyptians who are the cousin of the ancient Philistines. Alright. They're just doing that. Esau want to support his red supremacy, man. So-called white supremacy. Alright, so you go to this book, early Spanish manuscript illumination. Alright, and you see right here, this is Yahushua in the middle. These are the angels that surround him. Alright, this is the dark age when we rule, man. Right, we rule Spain. Right, and the people that rule Spain were Negroid descent, the Israelites. Alright, so we call it dark ages because dark skinned people ruling them, man. Alright, you're not gonna learn this in your education system, who like to say the people of Northeast Africa and the so-called Middle East are Caucasian people. You're not gonna learn this, man. You're not gonna learn this in your Sunday churches, man. You're only gonna learn this from the men of the Lord. All right, the Israelites. All right, the Israelite prophets, God, GMS, Great Millstone, Men of Valor, DTA, and other accounts that teach this word true and sincerely, man. All right. All right, you can see. I'm gonna get 57. All right, and right here is what it says. 57. It said the Philistines stood on a mountain on one side, Israel stood on another. All right, let's go Goliath challenge. All right, and you see right here, our ancestors, they painted what? Goliath as he should be, man. A Hamite, look, brown skin, everything. And you got the Israelites on the other side, and you got the Philistines on the other side, man. All right, so if Goliath and the Philistines were a Edomite people, why did our ancestors paint them as dark brown people? All right, so there you go, man. All right, so right here, you got right here, let's see. He go to modern day. You still got Hamites, Egyptians still in Egypt, man. It says right here from Atlantic Black Star, it said 8 disturbing things to know about being black in modern day Egypt. Okay, it says what black Egyptians experience racism, mean the dark skin. They're not black like tired. I mean they got very dark brown skin, and you can see it right here in the pictures. All right. It says in the article being black in Egypt. All right, and before I said the reason why Esau doing all this, because he wants to hide the fact that he are the Edomites. He wants to hide that the fact that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites that the Bible speak of, and that fraudulent state over there, the state of Israel, all right, it was founded between 1947 and 1948, is fraudulent, man. All right, because in the scripture it said the Most High will bring Israel back to the land, not the British, man. All right, the so-called British, because they not the original British, no way. In order to be a British, you gotta be an Israelite. All right. It said anyway. It said in the article being black in Egypt, Immigrant Lambert and Nadia Robin, two writers for Al-Arab Al-Jadid, claiming that those black community in Egypt are deemed inferior minorities subject to the varying degrees of racial discrimination and grade treatment. Furthermore, another article published by Al-Zid declared there is a long-standing race that threatens security to livelihood of Egypt's subtle sub-Saharan population. All right, yeah, because Ishmael took it over. Ishmael got light-skinned over the years, popping Edomite concubines. All right. So, you know, like I said, he's in this, and then Esau, so-called white man, spread his Edomite supremacy around the world and brainwash everybody, you know, then you got people agreeing to it. Just the results of it, man. All right, so you got Egyptians in their own country, the real Egyptians in their own country, being discriminated against, man. All right, well, the point is showing you that these people are, you know, dark-skinned. They don't look like Edomites. If they don't look like Edomites, so-called Caucasian, their cousins, the Philistines, which is who related to them, are not Caucasian looking either. All right, so that's impossible, man. That's just impossible. So you just need to accept who you are, man. What you running for? Well, you know what you're running for. I'm just saying, what you want. You can't run, man. Because the men of the Lord, look at the ancient mosaic art of the Philistine god Dagon. All right, now I don't know where it's at, but Dagon is a Philistine god. Whoever did this, whether the Greeks and what, they're showing is what, dark-skinned man. All right, so if the people gods are dark, then they're dark. You always paint your gods, go to a civilization, they idols reflect what they look like, man. Okay, so all this lies, man. It gotta stop. Okay, you can see right here. Now they kind of right here, this site real here. Now they kind of go off a little bit, you know. All right, because the Philistines have come from the Creek Islands and nothing like that. All right. All right, so. All right, but anyways, and you can see right here in this book, the Bristol Psalter, it said to capture David by the Philistine, Gath, one of the Philistine state. You see the Philistines surrounding David. Look at David, brown-skinned people. The Philistine, brown-skinned people. Our ancestors painted that book, man. All right. We ruled during the Dark Age. See right here? Why they ain't paint them as Edomites? All right, you go right here. Still a sea people soldier, who they say the Philistines, you know. They were a so-called black man. All right. I mean, so-called, you know, they skin dark brown. Okay. All right, so you know these lies, man. All right, so-called white people. You see right here, Esau. He lies. All right. You're not the Philistines. You're not the Israelites. You're not the Egyptians. You're not even the ancient Greeks. And you know, you're not even them, man. You're the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. And the reason why you're only doing that because you have a doomed ending, man. Your nation gonna end. All right, we get out this zombie Bible dictionary, then we'll go to the scriptures. All right. Let's see. All right, you see right here the Zombie Bible Dictionary, page 142. It said Edom figured prominently in the prophetic scripture as a scene of great future judgment. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from God. All right, so this is the reason why these Caucasians like to have the fact that they're the nation of Edom. All right, because they receive no mercy from Yahweh. All right, it says right here. see, Obadiah. It says right here what? It says Obadiah 1:10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. There is like so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the confusion of faces scattered abroad. Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, then you go 1:18. It says, "What in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. The house of Esau for stubborn, they shall kindle and devour them, and there shall not be any remain in the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it." All right, so there you go, man. That's the end of Esau, man. All right, so that's why they're trying to run from the fact that they are the Caucasians trying to run from the fact that they are the Edomites, because they receive no mercy and their house gonna be a stink. But you can't hide from the Most High, man. All right, and these scriptures, these prophecies in this Bible is going to come true. All right, let me get one more scripture. Habakkuk 2:1. All right. Let's see. Habakkuk 2:3. It says, "What? And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon the table of the scripture, that he may run that read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." All right, so these scriptures are gonna come true, man. The extermination of you Edomites is coming, man. It's around the corner real soon, man. All right, you can't run from your fate that Yahweh has set before you since the beginning of time, man. All right, so shalom.